I felt your soul so heavy as if you were carrying an invisible burden, a silent pain that invades you during the dark nights when peace seems unattainable. You have found yourself in moments of doubt, of despair, where the silence is deafening. And the feeling of distance from God sounds like an absolute truth. All the beauty that once existed within you seems to have been overshadowed by layers of guilt that consume, amplified by wrong decisions that have rocked the fragile balance of your life. Today, however, a transformative truth echoes. Archangel. Michael has a message especially for you, and it is no coincidence that you found this message now. The intermittent internal battles you face are more than a silent war. They are a call to something greater. Michael, protector and warrior of light, who chooses those who are ready to ascend to their divine purpose, is here to reach the deepest part of your being. He wants you to know that your name is among the chosen ones, and that it is time to free yourself from the chains that bind you and lean on the wings that will make you fly again. It is normal for emotional and spiritual responses to often bind us, like invisible chains that prevent us from moving forward. And I see your will to break free. I feel your soul wanting to reach that light that always seems distant. It is fear, however, that places veils over the eyes and falsely says that darkness is all that exists. But pay attention. Even in the darkest night, the smallest spark of light can be visible. If this message is touching your heart now, write in the comments that you accept this word, that you will receive the grace of divine awakening. You are not alone. On the invisible stage of the universe, Michael is by your side, ready to help remove the first veil and allow the light to begin to flow. The choices of the past, once made, may seem immutable, like water that has flowed and dissolved in the temporal course. But in spirit, everything can be washed away, transformed. The pain of regret can become the fertile ground upon which sincere and powerful repentance blooms. Feel the palpable illumination of your past decisions that brought you sadness, not as condemnation, but as spiritual awakening. Visualize a potent balm that removes pain by understanding that restoration is a gift of the soul, a healing that begins with genuine repentance. When you lament and desire, like someone who has long felt no relief, the hurt will reveal itself as unstable and weakened. Every tear you have ever shed in silence has been seen, counted, and collected. Your pain has purpose, your suffering has an end. On the path of restoration, you will need to honestly examine your heart, finally facing the shadows that hide your own light. It is a journey of bravery and courage, and Archangel Michael is by your side to ensure that this quest for healing is also a path where blessings unfold absolutely through the human capacity to rise and remake. Your soul, though weary, will open to receive the gifts of grace that are better than any gold or silver the world can offer. Understand that the fact that your name is among the chosen is an invitation to walk alongside the angels, to be one with those who let divine love flow through themselves to heal the world. Right, I accept this word, if you feel that this is your journey too. But know, my dear heart, that accepting to be chosen requires diligence of faith and authenticity. It means, with love, allowing yourself to be stripped bare before God, permitting every layer of falsehood, every aspect that has served the ego and not the spirit, to be silently removed. It is an internal work that requires your total presence, calling you to look into your own eyes and clear your sight of anything that does not serve the precious light. Every wrong choice can be seen as a delayed conversation with your spirit, a pause without response, asking the divine to intervene and redirect. Every second there is an opportunity for decision, to choose love instead of fear, compassion instead of condemnation, truth instead of illusion. Feel within you the call to act now and not postpone the miracle you wish to occur in your life. See, even at this very moment, Michael fighting for you, cutting with his sword any bond that until now has been a barrier between you and your true self. The ties being cut one by one, they are happening now in the eternal time of God. And so, when the restoration of the spirit is underway, when the weight of the past feels light and progressively evaporates, spiritual joy finds its place in your already sweet and loving heart. You will then experience the tide of changes visibly. Day by day, you will feel that miracles happen naturally, like flowers blooming at the first touch of sunlight. Feel that when peace reigns, miracles are possible in every small act. A smile you offer to a stranger, a kind word spoken to a friend. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving life-transforming messages, supporting you on this divine journey that is not just a spiritual tale, but the beginning of your ongoing and profound transformation. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today, for together we create a network of love that illuminates the world. If you are feeling the touch of the words, know that the light is already present in your spirit, and everything else will unfold in its right time, like the most perfect blooming. Now, feel the consequences and the gifts that come from acting from your redeemed heart. You are in a spiritual position that many long for, where decisions are no longer based on the pain of the past, but guided by the infinite wisdom and love that blossoms from a renewed spirit. Archangel Michael assures that every step taken toward the light is strengthened by the celestial force that never falters, never abandons. Visualize the journey ahead of you as an open path, filled with potential and opportunity, where each choice is a chance to grow spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. The consequences of wrong decisions have been like shadows that dissipate as the light enters. Now, every right decision you make has the power to cast rays of hope and kindness to those around you. By freeing yourself, you become light for others as well. It is time to elevate your spirit in communion with eternal love. Imagine yourself as a beacon in the midst of darkness, your glow not only illuminating your own path, but also guiding those who are still lost in the chaos of their own struggles. The beauty of being one of the chosen lies precisely in serving both God and others. And this service is carried out with the peace and fullness that naturally flow from a free and generous heart. It is understandable that on this newly discovered path, there may be hesitations. The person you used to be may still whisper doubts, recalling any failures and hurts. But recognize that these voices are not the truth of your essence. They are merely old echoes, ghosts of a time long past. Michael assures you that you are protected under the mantle of divine love, and that you can move forward with renewed confidence and courage. For many, the vision of freedom is like breaking real chains that bound their potential and joy. Feel those chains breaking, a revitalizing energy filling every part of your being, a freedom that allows you to breathe deeply for the first time in a long time, without the weights dragging you down. Now that your soul is free to soar higher, enjoy the journey, the learning that the new path provides. When challenges arise, see them as opportunities to strengthen your own spirit, knowing that Michael is always by your side, ready to help you with the strength and determination that are characteristic of him. Recognize challenges as lessons and not obstacles, milestones on the path that God has designed for your life. Daily interactions with others will take on a new form, where communication is imbued with unconditional love, patience, and wisdom. As you interact with the world, the observer will see themselves as part of something greater, a universe where all beings are interconnected by divine energy. And in this way, every action performed in kindness reverberates through the waves of the cosmos, returning, always multiplied. Allow yourself to savor and explore the emotional and spiritual satisfaction that comes from being in alignment with your celestial purpose. Feel within you a generous pleasure in knowing that, through your own transformation, you serve as an inspiring example, a reminder that everyone has the power to be reborn, to start anew, immersed in new possibilities and hope. Stay open to the wonderful synchronicities that begin to unfold in your life. Notice how people, circumstances, and opportunities appear more and are a clear sign from the universe, confirming a new path filled with abundance and miraculous events. The blessings that now surround you are the manifestation of the key effort of a heart devoted to loving and faithful service. Writing that you accept this word is more than a simple action. It is a commitment to live daily embraced by the divine invitation to be a force of restorative love in the world. Allow the journey of transformation to be filled with moments of deep serenity and also of euphoria, where everything aligns according to the values of the divine. If your heart resonates with these words, subscribe to the channel to always stay connected to the messages that support your daily rhythm and spiritual elevation. This path, this unprecedented journey, is just beginning and will be what you can imagine and much more. As you move forward, feel the blessings flowing like an endless river, carrying waters of healing, renewal, and the presence of new promises of life that you cannot foresee, but can trust completely because of the love that surrounds you. In the flow of time, in the space of the pure soul, your impactful existence transcends this material world to enrich the souls around you and bring light where darkness still resists. Place your hand on your heart at this moment. See the change happening. Believe in the miracles you can already feel. For divine love does not withdraw, and your courage to accept being a messenger on this path already resonates in the chorus of the heavens. It is time to fly, to stretch your wings of faith, knowing that Archangel Michael is your guide, your friend, your protector. Now share this message with someone who still needs to hear this. The transformation that begins in you continues, touching lives one after another in an eternal cycle of hope and restoration. In the shared journey, we are all one, all called, all chosen by the love that never fails. Receiving this transformative message is the beginning of a new phase, a renaissance. As you tune your heart to this celestial truth, notice the song of the angels echoing in celebration of your inner journey. You walk under angelic protection, where each step is blessed, and every gesture inspires others to also find their inner light. Rest assured that the love enveloping this divine truth is stronger than any fear or doubt, and you are worthy of every blessing bestowed. At times, the emotional burden of so many departures and disappointment still tries to reclaim your spirit. Visualize Michael with his sword of light, cutting ties that attempt to pull you back to the past, freeing you to fully live in the present. Feel the renewed connection with the divine, an unbreakable bond between your essence and the cosmos, where distances are merely illusions, and love prevails above all. Imagine your energy field expanding, like a flower opening with the first light of day, radiating peace and serenity around you. With each cycle of growth, new layers of understanding emerge, gifts of divine love that nourish the soul and strengthen the spirit. It is time to bloom again, without hesitation, recognizing the beauty that has always been within you, waiting for the right moment to shine. This is the moment to acknowledge the unbreakable strength that resides within you, an eternal flame that continues to burn through all challenges. Fear will dissipate like mist in the sun, revealing a clear path, where happiness is not a final destination, but a way of living. With a purified heart and an enlightened mind, the difficulties that once seemed insurmountable now take the form of small hills, easily crossed by faith and strength. You now realize the time lost in regret, that every past tear, every doubtful glance was not in vain. They were, on the contrary, the breakwater where waves of transformation crashed, preparing you for this rebirth. Feel the relief, perceive the lightness and grace overflowing in your interaction with everything around you. It is not just an internal change, it is a cosmic dance, a celestial symphony of rediscovery and growth. People around you begin to notice this vibrant change. Your presence, once a passive comfort zone, now emanates renewal. Even without words, they can feel the difference. You are the living proof that it is possible to rise from the ashes, like the phoenix that, immortal, embraces its destiny to grow with the pains of the past and rise, brighter than before. And while this journey causes a visible transformation on the outside, the true metamorphosis occurs within. Every dissonant note once audible only to your spirit now harmonizes in the clear melody of inner peace. You are the composer of your own story, and with each choice, with each act of faith, you are writing a symphony that will echo through generations, inspiring other women, men, and children to also believe in the transcendent power of a restored heart. Accepting this truth is more than a mere conviction. It is a profound commitment to oneself and to the world around. Recognize this call to engage in acts of kindness, to share your story, your victories, and unique learnings that, when shared, create an infinite network of support and motivation. Stay attuned to the presence of Archangel Michael. He is by your side, not only as a guardian, but also as a loving friend and gentle teacher, guiding you on the journey of self-discovery and purpose fulfillment. With each passing day, you transcend the limitations of the mind, rising to the true freedom that resides only in a liberated and empowered spirit. If this continues to touch your heart, do not just listen to these words, but live them. Let them become the beat of your heart, the breath with which you breathe. Write, "I accept this word and I am ready to fly." Feel Michael's hand on your shoulder, a loving encouragement that you are never alone on this journey. Stay connected with this vibration through regular messages that affirm the beauty of life and the truth of light. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving this spiritual sustenance that strengthens and guides. Spread this message to those in need of hope and renewal, for together we form a chorus of love that resonates through time. Now, with the purest intentions in your heart, share the grace you have received. Be the light in a world that often tends toward shadows, and in this role, you are not only an agent of change, but also a celestial ambassador of a love that never fails and never fades. You will inspire and plant seeds of transformation as you move forward, gently walking in Michael's footsteps, embracing the divine call to be who you truly are, with gratitude, faith, and loving actions. As you emerge from the depths of this transformation, you discover a spiritual landscape rich in possibilities, where each new day is a fertile field for planting your deepest dreams. Where there was once doubt and hesitation, now an unshakable confidence has taken root, strengthened by the wisdom that only rebirth brings. You not only see the path ahead, but feel the truth of each step you intend to take. The universe opens up to you like a book, each page a new adventure waiting to unfold. This is the moment to act, for the ground of your soul is prepared and welcoming. Once your heart has been touched by this message, it is as if the very heavens are applauding your efforts to rise, like a conductor who has beautifully orchestrated a complex and stunning symphony. Now it is your turn to lead, to guide your story with the certainty that God and the angels walk beside you at every moment. Imagine each fear, each insecurity that may arise, as small passing clouds in a vast blue sky. Instead, feel the gentle breeze of strengthened faith, the guidance of the winds that each right choice brings. Every breath you take is an invitation to the universe, a hymn of gratitude for the lessons learned, the obstacles overcome, and the blessings yet to come. You begin to hear the music of life in a new way, clearer and sharper than ever. The notes that once seemed disconnected now appear in perfect harmony, creating a soundscape that speaks to your soul. It is an irresistible call to dance, to move to the rhythm of endless joy and hope. The relationships around you begin to transform, reflecting the inner growth you have experienced. Where there may have been tension before, a peaceful understanding now grows like two notes of the same melody finally meeting in perfect harmony. The people closest to you feel this change and are inevitably drawn to the light that emanates from your being, inspiring them to seek their own transformation. Allow yourself to help and be helped. True strength lies in knowing that we are interdependent, and that sharing our journey with sincerity and openness creates an unbreakable bond between souls. Archangel Michael encourages you to use your experience to guide those who are still lost, to be a beacon eternally shining in this journey of life. Every morning upon waking, immerse yourself in the awareness of the present, in the beauty of now, where all your possibilities are rooted in divine potential. Feel your heart expanding with gratitude, a constant that grows and evolves like a spiral of light around you. Walk in the beauty of knowing that each moment is an essential piece of a greater whole. Confidently surrender your worries to the universe, allowing the immense power of divine love to guide you beyond earthly understanding. Calm your mind, and in your inner silence, know the truth about who you really are, a being of immeasurable love and light, a co-creator on the tapestry of stars that make up our universe. As you continue this journey, always remember that your life is not a race, but an eternally fluid dance with the cosmos. With each step, each evolution, you partake in the sacred synchronicity between the spiritual and the material. Listen to the endless music, embrace the dance, knowing that you are the most beautiful dancing soul. Encourage the small daily joys and the subtle moments of beauty that are often overlooked. They are the delicate tones that complement the grand symphonies of life, painting a bright panorama of perfect balance and harmony. This is the miracle happening now, the transformation blooming like an extraordinary flower in the midst of a garden. You can feel the texture, savor the sweetness of the nectar of life, see the vivid colors today where everything once seemed gray. It is as if all of nature is supporting you with every step. If this continues to touch your soul, write in the comments, "I am ready to bloom." Feel this commitment echoing in the deepest recesses of your being, like a vow you make to yourself and to the universe. Share this message with those you love, embedding this wisdom in hearts that need this same divine touch. Allow Michael's message to resonate in the community, strengthening the links in an endless network of light and love that transcends time and space. With each share, you become part of something greater, participating in a collective transformation of wholeness. Archangel Michael blesses you with immeasurable strength, one that resides in kindness, goodness, and acceptance of your own path. The journey of the chosen is a radiant trail, a road covered in blessings that manifest in ways we could never imagine with our limited understanding. Allow these blessings to unfold, and embrace each one with gratitude and wonder. Stay connected with these messages that will continuously give you strength and renewal. Subscribe so you don't miss the vital link that strengthens your faith. And as you move forward on this illuminated path, know that you are doing exactly what you came to this world to do. Be love and bring forth the best of yourself. This story unfolds on a trail of light, under the protective mantle of Michael, flying freely on the wings of eternal love. By embracing this complete transformation, you become a masterpiece of divine love in action, a channel of continuous blessings that flows and spreads in your everyday reality. As you begin each day, visualize a new dawn not only in the sky but within you, illuminating every corner of your soul with vibrant colors and renewed hope. The energy you now carry resonates with higher frequencies, guiding your steps with firmness and grace. Archangel Michael, with his constant presence, remains your faithful guardian, offering courage and wisdom in moments of uncertainty. He reminds you that even in the darkest storms, every cloud carries drops of learning, and each flash of lightning is a spark of revelation. You find yourself in a divine dance where there is no fall that does not bring teaching, and no sadness that does not uncover joy in the end. Feel encouraged to embrace all parts of your being, even those that once seemed unwanted or feared. They are important fragments that integrate into the whole of your grand story. This self-acceptance is the key to truly meaningful self-transformation. Look within with love and respect, welcoming the complexity that defines you, knowing that each facet has its place in the tapestry of life. With each ethereal step you take, you are creating new milestones of spiritual truths and seeds of compassion planted through universal love. The seeds you plant, when nurtured by faith, will grow and transform into sturdy trees of wisdom that provide shelter and sustenance not only for you, but for all those seeking refuge amidst the storms of life. On the material plane, your actions become a reflection of this inner peace and divine certainty. Every spoken word, every glance and smile become genuine expressions of the celestial love that dwells within you. Your acts of kindness are not merely temporary gestures, but resonate as energetic waves that traverse space and time, reaching unimaginable places and touching lives far beyond your immediate reach. Now, more than ever, you are ready to accept your role in the grand tapestry of existence. You become not just a witness, but a vital and active participant in the cosmic dance. Every small movement contributes to the world as a whole, weaving together individual destinies into a grand pattern of cosmic harmony. Archangel Michael encourages you to continue spreading this message of love and hope, recognizing that every encounter along the way is an opportunity to share light, to illuminate the darkness, and to inspire transformation in others by fully living your truth. Each interaction becomes a chance for healing and magic, an invitation for others to awaken to the truth of their own souls. Always strive to cultivate the soil of your heart with joy and gratitude. Use each challenge as a stepping stone that leads you to new heights, creating a broader, clearer vision of the panorama of life. With this new perspective, you see difficulties not as permanent obstacles, but as portals to growth and enlightenment. Continue seeking this uninterrupted connection with the source of divine love, never forgetting that Michael is eternally by your side, a warm and protective presence that is an extension of the continuous love of the divine for you. Feel the confidence and certainty radiated by him, knowing that the universe supports your journey at every step. Actively participate in this growing global consciousness that blends the individual with the universal, uniting hearts in a collective rhythm of love and light. Your story intertwines with many others, each essential and invaluable, past and present, under the watchful gaze of unconditional love. Finally, remember that nothing is impossible for those who live in alignment with their divine purpose. True. Freedom is lived in the choices we make daily, in the opportunities to serve, and in the capacity to love. Each day, each moment is a new chance to initiate something profound and resonant in the vibration of eternal love. If this message continues to touch your heart, write, "I will live each day with the fullness of this light" in the comments, affirming your commitment to live in alignment with this wonderful truth. Share this light with others, further strengthening the connection among those seeking the true path of the soul. May you continue to feel the transformative eloquence of these words in your life, and may Archangel Michael serve as a constant reminder of the immense and limitless love bestowed upon you. Subscribe to always receive messages that bring inspiration and strength along your journey among the stars, being a source of transformation and redemption throughout the world. And so, as love flows perpetually through you, know that together we are creating an immeasurable positive impact, touching not only the lives around us, but intertwining the very nature of existence with the theme of love and redemption that echoes for all eternity. As you continue this divine journey of transformation, realize that your life has become a resplendent tapestry of hope and inspiration. Each fiber of this tapestry is interwoven with experiences of overcoming, moments of epiphany, and the constant protection of Archangel Michael. It is like being under the light of the stars, each one representing a promise, a dream, each constellation a reminder of the lessons you have learned and taught along the way. You have been chosen to be a force of love and light in a world that sometimes seems lost in its own darkness. And while the responsibility may feel heavy, know that you do not carry this burden alone. The silent yet powerful presence of Michael provides you with unwavering support, encouraging you in all your endeavors and uplifting every step you take. Through daily interaction with the world, you begin to perceive the delicate dance between the micro and the macrocosm, feeling connected to everything around you. Every action of yours, no matter how small it may seem, can trigger events of incredible proportions, whether by sharing a smile, listening patiently, or offering a gesture of kindness. These small ripples reverberate throughout creation, a constant reminder that even the smallest seeds of love have the potential to grow into magnificent trees of wisdom and compassion. Consider each encounter as an opportunity to spread this new light, a little more hope and peace. By keeping your heart open and your intentions clear, you become a channel of miracles, generating profound and enduring changes in the world around you. As you continue to influence those around you, Michael reminds you not to forget to nourish yourself as well, to balance the love you give with the compassion you show to yourself. Absorb the healing energy that the universe offers with each sunset and witness the sunrise as a symbol of the rebirth that occurs day after day within you. As manifestation unfolds on the tapestry of time, each new morning offers opportunities for deeper alignment with your true purpose. The inner music grows richer, each beat of your heart resonating a celestial symphony in alignment with divine will. Interactions become collaborative dances, sacred both in human contact and in silent communion with nature. In all that you do, the gentle echo of the miracle that is life can be heard, filled with endless renewal and redemption. Recognize your place in the vast scheme of the universe, understanding that your experience here is an invaluable gift, a chance to contribute beauty and depth to the infinite story of existence. Archangel Michael blesses you with the courage to explore new territories of love and truth, constantly expanding the boundaries of your understanding and empathy. Love for others becomes a natural extension of who you are, a direct expression of the light within you, weaving into the beautiful mosaic of the universe stitched with compassion. No longer just a seeker, you have become a guardian of the light, helping to illuminate the path for others to follow. Simply take a deep breath. Allow yourself to be enveloped by the truth that you, here and now, are living your divine destiny. See gratitude blossoming from within, an endless source that nourishes not only you but all whom you will encounter on your journey. Spread this gratitude like a bright light, sustained by the strength that only spiritual truth can provide. If you feel that these words speak directly to your heart, write in the comments, "I am a guardian of the light," acknowledging that your story is woven with the substance of the universe, enriched with courage, joy, and sacred understanding. May every step you take on the path of love be supported by a legion of angels, each one applauding your progress and celebrating triumphs that only the full freedom of the soul can bring. May the sound of these words, the echo of light, and the presence of Michael guide you toward unfathomable peace and goodness, untouched by darkness. Keep your vision clear and your heart open. Continue to subscribe for ongoing reminders of this journey, and share this message with all who could benefit from this transformative light. When you do this, you weave bonds between hearts and help spread a network of love that covers the world, creating a reality where we all live united in eternal light and love. For, in all that you do, remember that you are part of something infinitely greater than you can imagine, a living expression of the love that begins and ends in God and is manifested through the protective and ever-loving presence of Archangel Michael. May your path be ceaselessly illuminated, and may the dance of life always be a celebration of daily miracles and the eternal blossoming of the soul. Now, as you take each step with the full awareness of your purpose, feel how the light within you grows and interweaves with the very fabric of the universe. This is not just a personal journey. It is a cosmic dance where every gesture, every positive thought, impacts the whole in ways that transcend the material plane. In the simplicity of your being, the greatness of life shines forth, highlighting your connection with all beings. As you move forward, remain open to the messages whispered by the wind, to the warm embrace of the sunlight, to the natural symphonies that subtly become more audible to the ear that listens with the heart. Archangel Michael, always by your side, guides your steps toward clarity and peace, ensuring that you are never alone on your path. He reminds you that the freedom and power of your soul are always accessible, a constant source of renewal and strength. Your heart opens like a flower to the first ray of sunlight, allowing new wisdom, clarity, and discernment to enter it. In every challenge that arises, you now see the opportunity to grow and learn, realizing that everything happens for your spiritual enrichment. Time is no longer perceived as an enemy, but as an ally in the journey of self-discovery and true fulfillment. Feel the invisible bonds that connect you to other souls who, like you, are discovering their divine purpose and potential. These bonds vibrate with universal energy, promoting unity and harmony within a divine symphony that echoes through the cosmos. With each passing day, the realization that you are one with all that exists deepens, bringing indescribable peace and fulfillment. With this understanding comes the responsibility to share this light and truth acquired. You become an instrument of peace, love, and healing, paving the way for other hearts to reshape their own journeys in search of wholeness. Through kind words, altruistic actions, and open hearts, continue to plant seeds of kindness that grow to strengthen the foundations of a more loving and connected world. As you continue to illuminate your path and those of others, Michael reminds you that courage and grace are always within your reach. Even in moments when the road seems dark and uncertain, your inner light will never fade, affirming that there is always renewed hope just ahead. The certainty of this truth manifests in tangible miracles that divine love provides, unfolding, with simplicity far beyond earthly expectations. Feel the deep peace that resides in the soul in communion with the divine. In the quiet moments of reflection, absorb the love and guidance that flows from the angelic realms to you, encouraging and affirming your mission. Every breath of beauty you perceive in the world is a reminder that everything is interconnected, forming the beautiful mosaic of life that, with each moment, reveals and expands. If this message of inspiration has touched your heart, write, "I embrace the eternal light within me" in the comments, acknowledging that your essence is in union with the divine, celebrating the glory and majesty of life in all its forms. Stay connected with this source of inspiration and continue to receive similar messages by subscribing so that the light may continue to guide you on your journey. In doing so, share this message with those who may also benefit and be inspired, nurturing a network of souls dedicated to bringing peace, joy, and love to the planet. Under the watchful guidance of Archangel Michael, may your actions be blessed and your intentions strengthened. May you continue to be a radiant presence in the world, always remembering that each step taken resonates with purpose and power beyond what is visible. Remain fearless, knowing that light is your inheritance and that, through love, you will create the right path. Be at peace with the journey you have chosen, and know that you are deeply loved and supported in all that you do. May the grace of eternal love shine upon you, allowing millions of miracles to blossom every day, helping to weave a world where all can thrive and live fully. Continue living this truth and, through this constant illumination, help manifest the divine dream of a world where light and love always triumph. This indeed is the constant miracle, a testament to the power that resides in being truly human and divinely inspired.